yeah, here we go. Our very first Orang Asli lead adventure straight from Pahang to KL, 5 days, 4 nights. Let's go. We brought along 23 youth from all over Pahang, the Merloh, Rompin, Bentong, Rao. And after weeks of preparation, forms, calls, everything, finally we're on the road. But then, we got stranded for almost 3 hours. And what should have been a 4 hours turned into 7. But guess what? Nobody lost their mood. Still laughing, still excited. Because when you know you're walking into something special, even delays become part of the story. Before the sun set, we exposed our youth to something new, the e-hailing service. We arrived at the hotel, the music started and the icebreaker began. Well, then everything started to change. We had fun playing human bingo. It sounds simple, but it's how we learned that if someone loves nasi lemak, someone else can speak Japanese, and we have amazing athletes among us.
Ikan Rompin dalam 4 jam. Dan dulu saya pernah bawa ke wakil Pahang.
Again, it's not just about the games, but this is how walls melt and how strangers become a team.
Nanti dalam minggu ini, kita akan berjumpa dengan ramai orang baru. Dan jangan malu untuk bertanya, berkenalan, ya, macam apa yang kamu buat di sini lah.
We kickstart the day early. Everyone's looking sharp in their olive green shirts and blue jackets. Another e-hailing ride through KL's buzzing morning streets, where we saw how the city breathed at 8 a.m. We arrived at Jumpstart, and before we chased anything, we returned to our roots. So we gave our youth a challenge: create your identity, come up with a name, a group cheer, and make it sound like you, your culture, your vibe, your pride. Then of course we had a special sharing session with our very own OA lead from the field office, the 4 passionate youth who've been volunteering with us for the past month, supporting community work on the ground. Then, time for one of the biggest highlights, a visit to University Malaya. We had lunch with Orang Asli students currently studying at University Malaya, some in law, sciences and engineering.
Okay, sekarang ni kita nak pergi tempat diorang belajar dengan naik bas daripada Universiti Malaya. Okay, check it out.
We explored the engineering faculty, got a closer look at the workshop, student spaces, and what life's really like for a UM engineering student.
Bila saya dah dengar diorang terang satu-satu ni, memang saya tengok banyak peluang bila kita sama belajar.
Saya mostly teruja dengan apa kemudahan yang disediakan kat sini. Saya rasa tertarik walaupun saya rasa macam tak boleh lah.
Rebutlah peluang selagi kita ada. Dan pasti.
Hai, saya Juniza Eliana, anak perempuan Tesihon. Saya pelajar tahun ketiga kejuruteraan awam di Universiti Malaya. Saya berharap semua pelajar-pelajar lepasan SPM Orang Asli dapat melanjutkan pelajaran tak kisah kat mana, tapi jangan pernah putus untuk belajar, untuk sambung belajar di mana-mana pun. Terima kasih.
We were also very honoured to meet Professor Dr. Yvonne Lim Ailian right in front of DTC, the hall where thousands have graduated. In just a few words, she lit a spark in the youth, telling them, aim high, go further. And next stop is the Faculty of Science. This one was something else. We were invited into a real lecture session with Associate Professor Dr. Hasma Zaiti Omar, the Dean herself, welcoming our youth into the lab, and that was big. Then we moved on to Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Dr. So opened up a new world, archaeology. She told us that the best part is when you learn to read things and not just see them. And of course, we had fun sculpting éclairs and let the hands do the storytelling. Later in the day, we went to CMIS and met the amazing Dr. Rusaslina. She reminded us how names carry stories.
Nama ni diberi oleh mak saya. Kalau bapak saya lain lah. Bapak saya ikut aku, so
Then came the moment where everyone created a poster. We had our very own poster drawn, our own youth version of Orang Asli identity. Not what textbook says, but what they feel.
Saya
pun adik orang asli juga. Memusnahkan ketakutan rasa takut orang asli.
And they closed the session by a phrase of why I'm proud to be Orang Asli.
Saya bangga jadi orang asli kerana orang asli mempunyai kelebihan tersendiri.
Kat sini aktiviti yang paling saya suka, yang buat saya betul-betul happy adalah aktiviti di mana kita orang kena ceritakan sejarah nama kita orang.
Dan juga buat poster tentang orang asli.
Betul.
Itu boleh keluarkan idea kita orang mengapa kita orang suka dan bangga menjadi anak orang asli.
The night didn't slow down. We had Dr. Surya, a river of wisdom, an Orang Asli woman who got her PhD in Melbourne. She shared her life, her river, her roots. One line stuck with us.
Untuk banyak masyarakat orang asal ni, you are not fully successful unless your people are also with you. Kita bukan berjaya seorang-seorang, ini bukan untuk kita seorang, ini juga untuk masyarakat kita.
And that's it. That's the spirit we came here for. We ended the night with another full circle moment, a session with BMOA students again, from UM, IPG, UKM, UITM. They came to support our youth, and just to say, we were you, you were us. Let's move forward, together. This day was about walking, not just into the city, but into another layer of understanding with our tour guide, Mr. Fuad. We toured Chowkit. For some, it may be overwhelming. The hecticness, the buzz of Pasar Basah, but also, it was alive. We slid through the aromatic section, the fresh fruits, and saw colors that don't exist in textbooks. Then, something unexpected. In the middle of the city, we are guided to Kampung Baru, a wooden house built in 1921, and right behind it, Menara Kuala Lumpur, towering above. One made of timber, one of steel, but both standing. Then we had a sharing session about the hotel industry, diving deeper into what the tourism world has to offer. It opened up a whole new view that this industry isn't just about staying in nice places, but it's also about creating experiences and connecting people to culture. The very next day, we go forth and create with tech. It was all about tech with Jumbaka leading the charge. Their motto says it all. Like sports build character, tech build life skills. And that's exactly what happened. Coding, tinkering, creating, and a whole lot of fun. And that night, we all get our popcorns ready and sat down with thunderbolts.
Thank you, Miss Anis.
The next morning, we were hosted by the Malaysian Bar Council. The president of the Bar Council, Encik Muhammad Ezri bin Abdul Wahab, gave a welcoming speech. The deputy chairs, Mr. Hon and Mr. Balant, were also there, sharing the extensive experience and giving legal support to Orang Asli on land right cases. Dr. Colin Nicholas delivered a talk about the history and various issues related to the Orang Asli community. It was really eye-opening for many of the youth to learn about the court cases involving the Orang Asli community and how the Bar Council lawyers have helped fight these cases pro bono. After the meeting, we went up to the 6th floor balcony where we could enjoy a beautiful view of the KL city centre. Then, we moved to the YWCA Vocational Training Opportunity Centre, VTOC. The chairwoman, Ms. Joanne, briefed us on the 4 major courses offered, including the Early Childhood Education Programme. This early childhood program was very appealing. By the time the students enroll in the 2-year diploma, they would already be learning on the job and teaching at kindergartens, earning a salary of 2,500 ringgit. And 6 of our OAUs signed up for this program. Another highlight of our trip was the networking dinner, where they went above and beyond, elevating the event into a full-fledged dinner experience. They truly took ownership, stepping up to MC, handled registration, ushered guests, and even hand-weaved tempo as thoughtful tokens for our guests. It became their event and they made it unforgettable. We ended the evening on a high note, with all 4 groups delivering special performances, each one proudly celebrating and showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the Orang Asli. Then came our final day in KL, and of course, we couldn't leave without visiting the iconic Tugu Negara. After that, we regrouped back at the hotel and wrapped everything up with our final workshop. It was a space for sharing, stories, lessons, and heartfelt moments. There were tears, there was laughter. But above all, there was hope. And you could see it in everyone's eyes. The dreams rekindled, spirits lifted, and a future full of possibilities.